the Bloodline. I'm out of SmackDown. I'm out of WWE. Deuces. Ooses.
The only person I'm angry, livid at, is that low-life, good-for-nothing Austin Theory.
He's a lot.
You thought it was you. I know. I gave Ray my blessing. Why? Because I have the utmost respect, respeto, of which you have none, for the man, the myth, the legend, Hall of Famer, my friend, and my mentor, Rey Mysterio. You hear that? Do you hear that? I see what you're doing, pal. It ain't gonna work.
Look who's here! And the ballsy badass Shotzi taking out Bayley.
Who the hell was in the tank?
Uh-oh! Shotzi wants to take Bayley's locks.
Yeah, there's nothing funny about that, Cole.
Cut her hair! Cut her hair!
Shotzi is demented.
Oh, Bayley and IYO SKY made her that way.
A free makeover. What's wrong with her?
And look who is in the tank. IYO SKY's opponent here tonight from the LWO, Zelina Vega.
Does Zelina have a tank license?
Now Butch with an opportunity. Butch might have just broken Dawkins' finger. Oh no, AD in all types of trouble, but it's Lashley. Lashley just shoved Butch off the top. Oh, and a spear! And there are no rules. It's a hardcore match. Ford connects with a kick. Holland staggered. Oh, through the table! The revelation for the Street Profits! Solo Sikoa setting up for the Samoan spike. Jey Uso knows what that feels like, but he ducks underneath it. Catches a super kick.
Big mistake.
And one from Solo.
From Solo.
Spear! That's Roman Reigns' move. The spear by Jey Uso. And now Jey gonna head up to the top rope. Uso splash! Cover! Jey with the win! Here is your winner, Jey Uso! Paul Heyman's expression tells the story, but Solo Sikoa, again, hell-bent on damaging and injuring Jey Uso tonight.
Winning was secondary for Solo Sikoa tonight. Complete your mission. Take out Jey Uso.
Now tomorrow night under tribal combat rules, a steel chair would be legal. What a super kick by Jey. And now unloading with a steel chair to Solo Sikoa. And you better believe Roman Reigns is watching this.
Well, you've got to think it would help Jey if he can take out Solo Sikoa tonight. Make sure Solo is not a factor in helping Roman defeat Jey at SummerSlam tomorrow night.
Jey Uso not done yet as Solo Sikoa would not go down, but he did off that steel chair shot there. Solo's mission was to make sure Jey Uso didn't make SummerSlam tomorrow night. That didn't happen. However, the way Solo looks right now, maybe he's not going to be at the biggest party this summer. The WWE Women's Champion has ideas from a height with Zelina Vega rapidly back up on her feet. Zelina now looking for red. This is gonna do it. IYO SKY. No, I don't know if that was out of instinct or just a happenstance, but
either way, Zelina had to step into the Wolves' den to collect her opponent. Remember, the title can only change hands by pinfall and submission.
The official at a count of 5 now. IYO chucking Zelina Vega back inside the ring. Oh, Zelina's hurt.
Shoulder first into the ring stairs with a game changer.
Oh!
That may do it.
Double knees to the face of Vega. And now, Zelina Vega in the drop zone. The champion, IYO SKY, over the moonsault and the cover to retain the championship. Great effort by Vega. LA Knight quickly back up on his feet. Yeah, the punishment Balor suffered in this matchup, couldn't make it to the top rope quite quick enough. This is where LA Knight can punish Balor. But Balor continues to fight. Trying to shake the cobwebs. Whoa! Oh my God! Vintage LA Knight right there. Stalking Balor now. BFT! That's gonna do it for LA Knight! Rey Mysterio 6-1-0!
Great counter by Theory.
Yeah, but Theory's back gave out after Rey went to the back a few moments ago.
Oh no, oh no!
Mysterio 619! Come on, Rey, dropping the dime! Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship! Here is your winner, and the United States Champion, WWE Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio!
Both men living up to the magnitude of the moment. Both men are gonna go for Brock!
Edge to get the victory in Toronto! Here is your winner, the Rated R Superstar, Edge!
Acknowledge me!
Oh!
Solo from behind!
Well, that was Jey's way of acknowledging the tribal chief as things have once again exploded. Oh! Super kick! Superman punch!
Another super kick stops the spear.
There! Oh!
I'm out. I'm out the Bloodline. I'm out of SmackDown. I'm out of WWE. Deuces. Ooses.
This past week, we lost 2 beloved members of our WWE family. Hall of Famer Terry Funk and the one and only Bray Wyatt. Tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, we will honor their legacy and celebrate their lives. The lives of 2 incredible men who have touched all of us with their passion, their creativity, in their spirit. Please join us for a moment of silence in our traditional 10-bell salute.